What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. It's official. Avengers Endgame set to re-release in theaters and as early as next weekend. This coming directly from Kevin Feige on a press tour for Spider-Man Far From Home. We're going to break down what this means for Avengers Endgame, the new footage, what you can expect to see, why this makes perfect sense for both Disney and Marvel Studios ahead of Spider-Man Far From Home. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff, including tickets to go see Spider-Man Far From Home in IMAX. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as I saw this reported from multiple sources, with the lead line, Kevin Feige really wants to beat Avatar, and that's exactly correct, because that's what's going on. But the truth is that if they're going to give us new footage, then that makes sense. Now, I'm guessing that Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige figured, a lot like Captain Marvel, there's going to be a bump in the most recent movie if it's still in theaters leading into the release of Spider-Man Far From Home. We all know they're set to answer a lot of questions about the multiverse, the setup, and of course Spider-Man dealing with the death of Tony Stark. And now that we've all seen the movie, some of us are going to want to see it again just to be refreshed. But let's be fair, this isn't the exact same scenario with Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame. Captain Marvel's franchise was brand new, and a lot of people could have waited to the last minute that last weekend right before Avengers Endgame came out just to make sure they caught the lead in. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have already seen Avengers Endgame and don't really need it in the same sort of way for Spider-Man Far From Home. That's why Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios have gone and given us this new footage to look forward to. And in a direct quote from Kevin Feige, he said, "Yeah, we're doing that. I don't know if it's been announced, and I don't know how much," referring to unseen footage, "but yeah, we're doing it next weekend." And then further, in an interview with Screen Rant, had to say this: "Not an extended cut, but there will be a version going into theaters with a bit of a marketing push that has a few new things at the end of the movie. If you stay and watch the movie after the credits, there will be a deleted scene, a little tribute, and a few other surprises, which will be next weekend." So they're not going to interrupt the continuity of the movie. They're not going to interject new scenes. That's already been picture locked, and I like that. Don't mess with the integrity of the original production. The movie stands as is. So if you were worried about that in any way, they're not going to interfere, but they are going to include what he says is a deleted scene plus some other surprises and a tribute. I'm guessing the tribute will either be to Stan Lee and or some of the cast members who won't be returning, perhaps Robert Downey Jr. Now that we all know he's died, you couldn't really include a Robert Downey Jr. tribute beforehand because it would be too fresh and too new, plus people hadn't seen it, and if word gets out that there's a Robert Downey Jr. tribute at the end of the movie, that would imply his death right off the rip. But a deleted scene could be anything, and there were tons of them. They've been talking about deleted scenes so much since the movie's release. The directors have talked about some, the actors have talked about some. It's impossible to know which one they're going to release, and I'm hoping that further down the road we're going to get to see more of those, maybe on the DVD or Blu-ray release later this year, or perhaps in an extended release for the anniversary or the aspect ratio for IMAX that we all know they're going to release at some point. Either way, I think what makes the most likely sense, and I am totally guessing here, but if the tribute is not for Stan Lee and for Robert Downey Jr. and his contribution to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, then I think the most likely candidate for this scene would probably be the one between Robert Downey Jr. and his daughter Morgan Stark, played by an older Catherine Langford, in the Soul Realm right after he snapped. We know that the scene has been committed to film, and what I thought was most interesting was in his final send-off days, all those videos he posted behind the scenes to his Instagram, you can spot Catherine Langford, which means this scene was shot at the end. I'm not sure why it wasn't included, but again, in the absence of a tribute to Stan Lee and or a montage for all of the actors, a send-off to the original 6, if it is a Robert Downey Jr. specific tribute, then that makes the most sense for deleted footage. Now, like I said, we know there's a lot of it, and it's really hard to guess which one, but I'm kind of hoping that that's the one, because of all the ones they've talked about, that's the one that I want to see the most. I'm not sure why they didn't keep the symmetry the same between what happened with Thanos going to the Soul Realm to see his daughter and Tony being able to go to the Soul Realm to see his. It was set up perfectly. I mean, shoot, before this movie, he wouldn't have had a daughter to go see, but he had one. But who knows? I know the directors definitely made a masterpiece, and their discretion is what was at play, so that's fine. I'm not one to second guess. I know there's a lot of channels out there who like to rewrite scenes or talk about movie mistakes. Yeah, you're not the director, and I've never thought of myself as such. I try to keep that sort of critiquing to an absolute minimum, and I'm not going to do it now. Just personally, that's the scene I want to see. Now let me know what you guys think in the comments specifically. Is that the scene that you want to see? Are there others specifically, some of those Thor outtakes? Do you want to see those? Perhaps Tony on Asgard, if that was even filmed? Let me know what you think in the comments, and quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros. Now the next one at the 500,000 subscriber mark, which should take us about 3 or 4 months to get to. We're also giving away one on my Spotify account. Congratulations to the 400,000 subscriber winner. If you didn't catch that, I'll link that video at the end of this. It's the one about the mutant X gene created in the MCU. We're also giving away a PlayStation 4 Pro over on my Spotify account, Allfires. It's free and easy to enter that one. All you have to do, follow the link down in the description in the comments below. If you have a Spotify account, great. If you don't, all you need is an email to make one. Follow my account, Allfires, stream the song, screenshot that, then send a screenshot to everythingalwaysYT@gmail.com. Far fewer people are going to do this and jump through all the hoops than sub here at the channel. It'll greatly boost your odds of winning a PlayStation. If you want to be entered to win the PlayStation here at the channel and or the tickets to go see Spider-Man Far From Home in IMAX, or any of the stuff we announced throughout the summer and the rest of the year, all the way up to 1 million subscribers, which we will be doing, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.